Number 1. El Salvador is small. Just a little bit bigger than the state of Massachusetts, El Salvador is the smallest of the 7 countries that make up Central America. Number 2. It may be small, but its population is huge. El Salvador ranks as the 3rd most populated country in Central America. Put it this way, you're more than likely to know someone from El Salvador rather than say someone from Nicaragua, which is almost 3 times the size of El Salvador. Number 3. El Salvador is divided into 14 departments, and similar to states, all 14 departments have their own capitals and flags. Number 4. A person from El Salvador is simply known as a Salvadoran, not a Salvadorian or El Salvadorian, just simply Salvadoran. Number 5. There is no Caribbean coast. Located on the western side of the Latin American peninsula, El Salvador does not have a Caribbean coastline. Number 6. It's known as the land of volcanoes. El Salvador has more than 20 volcanoes, and the Chaparestique is considered to be the most active volcano in the region. It has erupted 26 times in the last 500 years. Number 7. Several ancient civilizations flourished here. This includes the Olmecs, followed by the Mayans, then the Toltec Empire took control, ending with the Pipil people. This left El Salvador with a few but very important ruins like El Tazumal, Cihuatán, and Joya de Serén. Number 8. Joya de Serén is considered the Pompeii of the Americas. Around the year 590, a volcano erupted and buried the village under several layers of ash. The villagers were apparently able to flee in time because no bodies have been found in the site. The area was well preserved due to the temperature of the ash, and it's because of this that Joya de Serén is considered a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 9. The Pipil Indians were crazy strong badasses. They likely migrated to the region in the 11th century and called this region Cuscatlán, or Land of the Jewels. During the Spanish invasion in the early 1500s, the Pipil Indians fought the conquistadors to the end, at one point even stealing their weapons and using it against them. Number 10. Spanish, por favor. No surprise here that Spanish is the official language. However, a few native tongues are still spoken in some regions, one being Nahuatl, which is still spoken by the few Pipil people that still live in El Salvador, though the language is slowly becoming extinct. Number 11. El Salvador translates to Jesus Christ. Well, not really. It translates to the Savior, and it was named by Pedro de Alvarado, a lieutenant of Hernán Cortés, in 1525. Number 12. September 15, 1821. El Salvador, along with the other countries of Central America, declared independence from Spain. They all became a part of a federation of Central American states until that union dissolved in 1838. Number 13. Education is free. Well, at least up until the 9th grade. Number 14. There are people of color in El Salvador. However, there is not a visible African descent population. That's mostly because their ancestors were mainly Indians and immigrants from Europe and the Middle East and have but just a small strain of colonial African slaves. Number 15. That one guy who sang with Selena Quintanilla is from El Salvador. His name is ALVARO TORRES, and he is among several internationally acclaimed artists, including poet Roque Dalton, and American supermodel CHRISTY Turlington is half Salvadoran. Her mom, Maria Elizabeth Parker Infante, was born in Santa Ana, El Salvador. Number 16. Fernando Lord. This famous national artist from La Palma, El Salvador, applies bright colors, childish images, and religious themes in all his works. He has captured the hearts of the Salvadoran people, making La Palma a nationally recognized artistic hub. Even today, the vast majority of its residents make a living by practicing Lord's artistic style. Number 17. Archbishop Oscar Arnulfo Romero, El Salvador's very own Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa figure. Romero was born on August 15, 1917, in Ciudad Barrios. The Roman Catholic Archbishop was an outspoken critic of the violence and injustices being committed in El Salvador in the late 70s. He resisted the dictatorial government forces, right-wing groups, and the leftist guerrillas involved in El Salvador's civil conflict. Furthermore, he was extremely outspoken in defense of the poor and was an open advocate for human rights. This made him a hero to many. Many Salvadorans even called him the voice of the voiceless. On March 24, 1980, the Archbishop was shot inside his own church in San Salvador in a deliberate, cold-blooded murder that shocked the world. In 2015, Pope Francis declared him a martyr, and in March 2018, his canonization was approved. This made him the first recognized saint in Central America. Number 18. El Salvador and Honduras go to war. In 1969, the two countries went to war, and it became known as the Football War because it broke out during a soccer game between the two countries. So they take soccer games very serious. Number 19. Sugar, corn, rice, shrimp, beef, and coffee are the main agricultural products in El Salvador, and its coffee is enjoyed worldwide. Number 20. Hello, Mr. Washington. The United States dollar is the main currency used in El Salvador. Before 2001, the colón was the main currency. Number 21. El Salvador has declared 5 national parks. This includes El Imposible, Cerro Verde, Concha Agua, Montecristo, and El Boquerón, which I had the pleasure of visiting while I was there. Most of them even have a restaurant that you can enjoy a cold pilsner and some amazing authentic pupusas as you watch the sunset over the beautiful landscape. Number 22. Football. Known to some people as soccer, in El Salvador, soccer runs supreme and it's taken very, very seriously. Even though surfing is slowly growing in popularity, international competitions have even taken place in El Salvador due to its stunning beaches. It is even common to see people with surfing boards at the international airport. Number 23. Ruta de las Flores is stunning. This is a long, mountainous road beginning out of Sonsonate. Its namesake comes from the seasonal burst of flowers that usually grow between October to February and dot the side of the road. It's also known for its pleasant colonial towns, lagoons, and waterfalls that dot its 20-mile stretch. Number 24. Do you like turtles? Well, El Salvador has 4 different species of sea turtles that make the coast of El Salvador their home, such as the olive ridley, the leatherback, the green, and the hawksbill turtles. Number 25. Pupusas are life. I'm sure everyone has tried or at least heard of pupusas by now. And yes, this famous handmade corn tortilla that is usually filled with a blend of cheese, cooked pork meat, ground to a paste consistency, and refried beans with a side of cabbage that has been soaked in vinegar and a side of tomato sauce comes from El Salvador, where it is the national dish. And did you know that the rice flour pupusas are becoming increasingly popular? As a matter of fact, it is customary for the server to ask patrons while ordering if they want their pupusas made with rice or flour. Some may even say that the rice pupusas are more delicious than their corn counterparts. I don't know. What do you think? Number 26. Cumbia. Cumbia is a style of music and dance that originated in Colombia's Caribbean coastal region from the musical and cultural fusions of native Colombians, slaves brought from Africa, and the Spanish during the colonial time. El Salvador, along with Mexico, Panama, Peru, Argentina, Bolivia, and Guatemala, took these beats and made their own style of cumbia. Artists like los hermanos Flores, La Chanchona de Arcario, and Marito Rivera y su grupo Bravo are among the pioneers of Salvadoran cumbia. Number 27. Las Fiestas Patronales. These festivals that go on every year in El Salvador are usually dedicated to a saint or a virgin, who is the patron of whichever city hosts la fiesta. On this day, we celebrate with sport tournaments, art exhibits, shows, theater, food fairs, and other fun events. Fiestas patronales are not a national holiday because they only reflect the celebration of one city of the country. I have attended several of these festivals and they are extremely fun. Number 28. Salvadorans have been given the nickname Guanacos. Now, this can either be a term of endearment to some or a form of judgment by others, but most Salvadorans agree we are proud of that name. Number 29. El Salvador has the largest mall and airport in Central America. Metrocentro is located in the capital city of San Salvador, and its international airport has been critically acclaimed as one of the best top airports in Central America and the Caribbean region. Number 30. Salvadoreños have a strong sense of personal pride. Even though we have been through it all, the people stand tall and strong with honor and dignity, and have been known to be very friendly and hospitable people. So I know El Salvador is pretty badass, so I will be giving you an extra bonus fact. Number 31. El Salvador is not the country the media portrays it to be. Coming from someone who has visited this country, my native country, over a dozen times in the past 36 years, it's not scary at all. Yes, I agree that tourists are entitled to feel like they won't be safe in El Salvador, but the reality is El Salvador's type of crime is not likely to affect tourists. This is because crime in El Salvador is directly related to smuggling of drugs and weapons at the hands of street gangs. The violence is almost always aimed at each other. I'm not saying that you should ignore El Salvador's travel warnings. I feel that you should always exercise caution. But I always find it reassuring that I'm not the target of gang violence. El Salvador is perhaps one of the most misunderstood, feared countries in the world, which is a shame because this is a place where visitors will have it all, from stunning beaches to active volcanic hikes, to cascading waterfalls, and an abundance of amazing wildlife. Between the food, the people, the culture, and natural and man-made wonders, trust me when I say that El Salvador will not disappoint. Oopsie!